Could you expand a bit more on maybe how you get them to work as a cohesive team? Because I think that's a challenge in every business. There's always good people around.
Yep.
There's always people that are willing to try and improve things.
Yep.
And then there seems to be every now and again, quite often, there's a bit of a mismatch there in terms of what you're doing.
Yeah, look, it's change management. It's not, there's no silver bullet and there's no magic formula for it. So we've got some processes that we use, which primarily focus around, like creating any culture, you set up some rituals and routines, like shift start meetings where we talk about the aspects of maintenance around quality maintenance and those sort of things, which are really important. The same as we've done with our safety journey in the resources industry to create a safety culture. So we're adopting those principles as well. But every site's a little bit different as well, you know, like there's different leadership and different people in the team, so you need to let them also have input into how they're going to create this change. So what we really do is show them the issues at a very practical level and allow them to be responsible for deciding how they're going to solve that problem. So they own the solution and they buy into it, and the most successful projects that we've run is when the team and the superintendent own that improvement and they get in wholeheartedly and deliver it. And they're all very capable, you know.
Yeah, it's interesting. And speaking of culture, I think a previous episode where we've had discussions with Richard Morland, there's some really interesting insights in there about culture and people and things like that. Certainly one of the most interesting people I've ever worked with over time.
Yeah. And from my perspective, it makes managing a business so much simpler. That's why I call it simplifying mining maintenance as well. You know, it's much simpler to have the right culture rather than have documents and procedures and checklists, and you end up being overwhelmed with all of this bureaucratic work.
That's it.
That doesn't really add any value. Whereas if people you have the right culture, people do the right thing, they make the right decision.
Yeah, that's it.